Welcome everyone. We are going to learn basic bar exercises today. These exercises will strengthen you, lengthen you, and get your body nice and pulled out. So you feel tall, you feel light, you feel lifted. So if you're in the right place, let's get started. If you don't have a bar, don't worry about it. You can hold a countertop, a back of a chair, a dresser ledge, whatever you have, okay? It's fine. You can even hold the wall. All right, let's begin. If you like these, don't forget to press like and subscribe. You can also share this with your friends. If you're advanced, it will be good to go over the basics. All right, let's stand at your bar or your wall, your countertop, whatever you have. You can do most of it probably just by hearing my voice. If you need to look at me, you can turn your head or whatever like that, okay? So let's stand up nice and tall. Put your feet, you're about 12 inches away from the bar. Your hands are on top. Elbows hang, stomach pulls in, buttock pulls in, inner thighs pull in. And we're ready to start. Inhale. Exhale the plie. You're going to bend the knees. And you want to keep your heels on the floor, and bending as much as you can without tipping forward or lifting your heels. And then come up. Lift the heels, go up on the balls of the feet, and spread out all the toes. The releve, and down. Plie, this means bend, knees bend, and straighten, and releve. It means to rise, so feel your whole body pushing up to the ceiling. And lower, and a bend, straight, rise, lower, bend, straight, rise, lower, bend, straight, rise, lower. Last one, bend, straight, rise, and good. Now put your heels together, your toes out. This gets a little harder. You're going to bend the knees, look down, and see that you can see the big toe inside your knees. If you can't, open your thighs a little more or turn your feet a little more in. Make sure your heels are together. And then center the head straight in the back. And now take your hands off the bar for just a second to see if you are balanced. Hold your support and straighten the legs with the inner thigh and the buttocks. Bend the knees as much as you can, knees out over the toes, back straight. Come up with just the inner thigh and the buttock. So the work is really on the way up. Relax, work. Relax, work. Relax, work. Relax, work. Now lift your heels up, remain turned out so your heels are still forward, your toes are back, and take your hands off the support to see if you're balanced. The support is always just to help us get on our balance. Hold and lower the heels down. Now go up, rolling through the feet, and lower. And up. You've got to have strong feet and ankles. This is the best way to have good legs, and it's the best way to have good balance, and it's the best way to strengthen the body from the ground up. Strong feet, strong ankles. Up and down and up and down. Now open the feet about 10, 12 inches apart. Keep the toes out. Take your arms off. Close your eyes and see if you can balance. Relax the pelvis. Make sure the stomach's not going forward. Keep the stomach toward the spine. Keep the buttocks in. Feel your feet. Gently open the eyes and place the hands on the bar. Take your knees out to the side. Look down. Make sure you can see those big toes. Center your head and come up. And bend. If you're not sure, always look, because it's very important where your knees go. And come up. That's going to get the inner thigh, the outer thigh. You strengthen all the muscles around your knees, ankles, and hips. And come up. And this is the plie. It's still just a half a plie. And come up. And then the releve. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Now up. Hold your balance. Feel like you're pulling your legs together and you're pushing your legs apart at the same time. Lower the heels. Now to come in, you're going to turn the toes in, then the heels, and then the toes. Now this is my favorite. You're going to step your right foot back and press the heel. This is just a calf stretch. You can do this at a wall. The bar exercises are so good. You can do them all the time because you're always standing up. You can hold a lamppost, a bench in the park. Straighten the front leg and flex the front foot. This will pull out the heels, the calves, the Achilles tendon, the plantar tendon, so you don't get sore from the releves. The releves keep you strong. The flexing keeps you flexible. Bend the front knee. Take your arms off the bar. Stretch. Place your hands on the bar and step the feet together. Other side. Reach your left foot back. This time it's parallel. Feel like you're pushing your heels out to the side. Press both feet down. And lift the stomach. Straighten the front leg. It'll make your body tip a little forward. And flex the front foot. Really push the heel. Push the calf toward the heel. And pull the toes back toward the knee. Roll the foot down. And step the feet together. Okay. Now, come up onto the balls of the feet. From here, bend the knees and straight. Bend the knees, straight. We're not going to tuck or tilt the pelvis. I know a lot of bar classes do. We're going to keep a neutral spine. So the back is to the navel's to the back, and you're holding. And bend and straight and bend and straight. And bend and straight and bend and straight. Hold and lower the heels. Now, with your right hand, grab your right foot. Pull your foot toward the outer edge of the buttock and squeeze your right knee into the left. Hold. 2. Press your hips a little toward the bar. And shoulders back. Stomach in. Good, always good posture in bar classes. That's one of the most basic thing about bar, posture. Come down, switch, grab your left foot, pull it to the outside edge of your buttock, and squeeze the knee in toward the right. Now posture. Always pull up, always pull the navel in, always be balanced, everything breathing. But the plie, releve, that's important too. You want to do a lot of that, and then all the bar exercises will be nice because you have a good foundation. And come down. Take your right arm up. Reach to the left side. Look up at the ceiling. And return. Take your left arm up. Reach to the right. Look up at the ceiling. And release. Good. Now, I'm going to come on the other side so you can see this. You're going to hold the bar. Your feet are together. You're going to start to pull away so you arch your back. And then you're going to slide your hands toward each other. You can hold, I sometimes do this in the bathroom. I hold the back of the sink. And you pull on the sink. You go over. Stretch your back. If your surface is lower, you might go lower. Like if it's lower, you might go over more. If it's higher, you won't go as far, but it's equally as good for your back. And round up, open your arms a little bit, and lift, try to bend back, push your hips forward, and then come together. Slide your hands together, go forward. You could even take your hands to the floor if you don't need the bar. This is easy, but it feels good to pull a little bit. You can work it out. We do it a couple of times, so you can have choices coming up and pull away. And going forward, arms come closer together. Coming up, arms go away, bend forward. The hips go forward, back goes back. And then reverse. You just keep going back and forth to get really loose, really loose. These bar exercises will totally get you in shape. Let's do one more. And pull. Lean the hips forward. And then hips go back as you fold forward. Stay here. Stretch your back. and slowly come up. Okay, now we're going to go to the deep plie, which in ballet is called a grand plie. If you have trouble with your knees, you can stay with the half plie, okay? Feet together, bend the knees, and now if your knees are okay, release the heels, go straight down. Without tipping forward, come straight back up, press the heels. Good. Bend the knees, come straight down, and then come back up. Now, okay, now let's do the same thing in the first. Heels together, toes apart. Now bend the knees. If you need trouble, you stay here. If not, go down. Hold the bar so you can really get your posture correct, or hold the wall, something that you can really lift up, and then straight in. Right, one. So you really do all these exercises cleanly as possible. No strain on the joints. And coming up. Okay, now when we open our legs, our heels are not going to lift. You're going to calm down, but you're going to go deeper than what we first did. You can go a little bit more than you did and come up. And we do one more and go on. Try to keep your stomach up. Try to open the thighs, press them back, lower your buttocks, and come up. Okay, now basic stretch. The first stretch, we're going to put our right leg up. Okay, you can do it on the counter. If you have a wall, you got to face the wall and put your foot on the wall sideways, okay? Come to the left side and put your foot up either on the counter or on a wall. The top leg is turned out, the bottom leg is parallel. You're going to pull your hips forward so that you feel a stretch in the inner right leg, okay? Now bend the left knee and straight, releve, lower, bend the knee, straight, releve, lower, bend the knee, straight, releve, lower. Stay here. Take your left arm up. Bend to the right side. If you have the wall, you can touch the wall. Make sure you don't slide out. Stay very balanced on your left foot. Now turn and try to reach that hand. Keep the right hand where it is. So you're crossing your arms, and you try to take your head toward your leg. And then return to the side stretch. Just roll your ribs toward the thigh, look the nose up, and return. Now to come out of it, see if you can lift your leg and slowly lower it. Okay, let's go over to the right side. You can do it lower too. You can put it on a lower thing, a couple blocks, a chair. Let's try. Let's take the left leg up. Yeah, okay, not so bad. Turn the heel forward, press the hips forward. The important thing is you get a little stretch here, okay? A little stretch on the inner leg. Feel good. Bend the right knee, straighten, releve, lower. Bend the knee, straight, releve, lower. Bend the knee, straight, releve, and lower. Take the right arm up. Feel your balance. Now lift up and start bending to the left side. You can always bend the knee a little bit if it's stiff. Okay. Always work at just the right amount so everything's comfortable. Now keep the left hand where it is. Reach the right hand to the left foot or the bar and try to bring your body over this way. It's like a forward bend and a twist together. Now come back to the side bend. Try to bring your ribs close to the thigh and come up. Okay, now coming out, nice and graceful. Lift the leg and place it down. Okay, now the last thing, we're going to do 10 jumps with our feet together and 10 jumps with them turn out and 10 jumps together. I mean separate. Then you repeat, but going backwards. 10 with the legs open, 10 with the first, and 10 together, and then we're done. Okay? Take a deep breath in, hold. If you have a bar, you can push down, or a counter. You can push down, jump a little higher. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Turn now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. First. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Parallel. Last 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're all done. That's it. Like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.